United States, you know, we've been on been, so to speak,
Right.
for a minute now. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't like anything going up,
I mean, me
but you
personally,
know, it's getting worse.
yeah, me personally, bro, I ain't made a nickel in 2 months. My little small businesses, and they had the nerve to turn me down for the loan. You know, so you damn if you do, you damn if you don't. Like you say, can we stand another 30 days on the shelf? You know what I'm saying? Because all that money they promises ain't coming in like they say. Like they send my
Right.
damn stimulus check to a third party and shit. And they have to send that shit back. You know, so
Yeah,
man,
they did.
so
I see they've been doing a lot of people like that.
yeah, all over the country. All over the country.
It
Oh,
ain't no mistake. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all already know how important this money is. So how is it that y'all fucking it up? You understand how? How is you sending it to the wrong people and all that shit? How?
they on some
Because you already
bullshit,
know.
bro.
You already know to get back to them people or whatever it is. Man, that might be a month. They talking about people might be waiting on their check for 20 weeks, a paper check.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, that's some
That
bullshit, Port. Man, let me see. So they talking about opening up the state of Georgia. I don't know what the fuck kind of bag they working out of. You know what I'm saying? Georgia Governor Brian Kemp, he on some bullshit. He said starting Friday, certain businesses will be open. This ruling breaks from the majority of the state leaders and defies the warnings of many public health issues. You know what I'm saying? They talking about open up fitness centers, bowling alleys, body art studios, barbershops, beauty shops, nail salons, and massage therapy. Man, I
they
mean,
might
oh,
well
and
open it up if you
it said theaters and restaurants will be allowed open on April 27th. Bars still closed, and stuff like that will remain closed. But
say that.
I'm
Say
asking
that again.
everybody, don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe bullshit, cause we not ready, man. I mean, I understand, like you say, financially, we need to be ready, but shit, man, I just lost, I just lost two people this week from that shit. This shit real, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This shit real. This shit real, Port. And I know you know. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I mean, get it,
I done
get.
lost a couple people. I done lost a couple people as well. It's just, man, people don't believe. Like, I mean, if you're gonna be out, protect yourself the best you can. You know what I'm saying? Like, the one thing that's killing me is like, for the people that's claiming, a higher faith, man, they put it on in God's hand that they can't be a part of somebody else's karma. Because I mean, that's what I believe it is. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I don't believe it's all of the American people, but America as a whole. I mean, according to the word, we in the last days, so
Yeah, most definitely.
the word got to be fulfilled. You know what I'm saying? And then like the people that really know like what's going on and how the world is moved and how it's sustained, they know that some of the population got to be killed off anyway.
Right.
So that's why they ain't tripping. I mean, this
No. Right.
I heard one doctor say um, he felt like they was treating the wrong thing because he had been a lung specialist for over 25 years, but he's saying that the criteria in which he's the hospitals have here in the United States, it's opposite of what they used to doing. And he also said that everybody didn't need the ventilator because the ventilator is causing pressure, whereas most of the people need oxygen.
Right.
And he's seen where patients have snatched off the ventilator, you know what I'm saying, and grasp for air and then do better later on. So shit, you don't know it if they taking you under. All I know is around here. I don't know about nowhere else. In Flint, Michigan, I pray nobody has to drop their people off at the hospital. Because that's the
Right.
life they seem to lie. Like, that's real shit. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta protect ourselves, man. And to the ones that don't want to protect themselves or wear masks and sign a waiver to be treated if you get the shit.
Right. Exactly.
Sign a waiver. You know what I'm saying? Because me personally, like, I'm gonna have to see some numbers going down, like for weeks, before
Right.
I come up off the mask. I don't give a damn. I wear it for the rest of my life. I don't give a damn, straight up. But I ain't gonna feed off into, you know what I'm saying, to these greedy people. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, this how I feel, OG Port. Listen, we got the rest of our life to get our nails done and get our hair cut. You feel me? We got the rest of our life for this shit, bro. You know what I mean? I mean, give us a little bit more time, man. I mean, I can sit my ass down, like you can sit your ass down, cause you know we been that way. Because it's just easy, man. This shit easy. This shit easy, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I just pray.
go out if you choose to.
Yeah, I just pray that
You
the
know what I'm saying?
people of Georgia just stay safe and don't fall for that bullshit. The smoke and mirrors, you know what I'm saying? I just hope that I got a lot of people in the ATL, man, and I hope they just stay safe and they can sit back for a minute, even if they open the state, fall back like it ain't open for a minute, cause
Yeah.
there's gonna be
Well,
a
you
lot
know,
of people infected,
think
bro.
I think that like instead of having a fine for the curfew, what is it, $1,000 fine?
Yeah,
Okay, fine the motherfucker if they ain't got no mask or some gloves on.
there
If
you
they
go.
in need and
Yep.
stuff like that. Okay, if you outside, you know, you probably got a chance just, you know, outside. But when you in buildings and occupied dwellings and stuff, I mean, no, man, you gotta, cause it like you ain't gonna never look at nobody the same now. From here on out, it don't even matter. Even if you wear the mask, you don't even want to take it off if you're talking to people. You know what I'm saying? Because most of the people you seeing now, they straight, they ain't sick, but you know it depends on who the people around them being.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the circle of people that I fuck with, you know, I've been fucking with. I got sick about 2 weeks before that shit started getting serious, and I was wearing my mask because I didn't want nobody else to get sick. I just had the flu though.
Right.
But you gotta, man. I ain't. This shit is serious, man. But you got some people, man. Like they believe that the Lord gonna take care of them, and they forget like that. You know, it's some churches, a whole bunch of people that, you know what I'm saying, that felt the same way.
Hey,
You know
I'm
what I
glad you
mean?
said that.
You
This
gotta be some
pastor.
no dummy though, man. You know what
No,
I'm
right,
saying?
exactly. This pastor has said the same thing. He said, rely on God, but still take precautions. You know what I mean? It came out the preacher's mouth. You know what I'm saying? I
I
mean,
think
like you
that.
say, depend on the Lord, but just don't put yourself out there. At least still, protect yourself. I'm glad you said that. You know what I'm saying?
Cause I
So
mean, like,
yeah. So let's move on. We do have a water crisis port. Remember that?
yeah,
You remember
yeah.
that? Hey man, 6 years, man. It's been 6 years, bro. It's been 6 years, man. They just recently exposed the lies of Rick Snyder. and other state officials. They say Snyder knew about Flint's toxic water and lied about it. The report, based on a year and a half, they've been investigating his ass a year and a half. They said they got They said when he appointed that emergency manager and switched the water, this supply from Detroit to Flint to the Flint River. That was in April of 2014. And then people start getting that Legionnaires, pneumonia, and cancer causing contaminants. You know what I'm saying? Um, they got hundreds of confidential pages and documents obtained by Vice TV, along with emails and interviews, reveal that that he covered this shit up. Snyder himself covered this shit up. They got that Vice TV. They got all the emails and documents, proof. They got proof that Snyder and his henchmen, the state officials. You know what I'm saying? They hid that shit. They hid it, man, from going public. And they also said that if they would have acted on it when they were supposed to act on it, they would have said a bunch of lies. That sound familiar to me. That sound like Trump and his Quran and shit. You feel me? This shit sound familiar, bro. And
Yesterday that the president did the same thing to the United States that they did to us with the
yeah,
water shit.
yep,
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know what I'm saying? We you know, they gonna keep trying to kill us. You know what I'm saying? That the water, I mean, we done been through all kind of stuff. They don't even understand. People don't even understand just since the water shit. Our water done been poisoned again since then.
yep,
You know
yep.
what I'm saying? It's like they not gonna stop because they got a plan for what's on the floor, you know, and at the end of the day, like this all this, you know, it's all of it is coming to a head though, because it's been too much of that shit going on.
Yeah, you know, everything in the light
And
always come.
nothing
I mean, everything in the dark always come to the light. You know?
right, but at the same token with them and them people in authority like that, you gotta prove it. It
Yeah,
ain't
most
like
definitely.
you know what I'm saying? They gonna railroad us, you know what I'm saying? Cause you know goddamn well. And you know we from the same hood. If 5 or 10 motherfuckers go down, then if you been cool with, they gonna be trying to RICO us.
Yup. Yeah, they hit us with the Rico. That's what I.
Look how many people from Trump administration done went to prison.
Exactly.
That's shit.
He
That's
should have been here with the Rico law.
points we know.
You know what I'm
You know
saying?
that.
You absolutely right, bro. I ain't look at it that way. That motherfucker should have been here with the Rico. All his people around him turned out to be criminals. So why the hell the leader ain't a criminal, you know? So
Anybody than him, man, would have been brought. It's look. You need to tell me because I think it's somewhere. It's like 30 some people, man. Like that he done either fired or they done went to jail or prison or something.
you
You
see,
know what I'm saying?
he ain't want to fire the doctor. What's his name? You know the
But
head doctor, the
yeah,
disease. They want to fire him when Dog finally told the truth about Trump was dragging his feet. He should have been on that shit in January. You know what I'm saying?
man, Trump's so goofy, man. Look here, man. He supposed to already know, like that dude been protecting you, man. He
Yep.
been protecting you, but the
Yep.
people not stupid, man.
I had
Not
said something about that weeks ago. Cause dude, he was looking spooked every time it was time to speak. I said that motherfucker hiding something. He ain't.
yeah.
I could tell the vibe. He was like basically, you know what I'm saying. He was holding back because of Trump, and he was looking like it. I could look in his face.
But you know what? Like here's my deal with this whole COVID thing. Like first person I seen or heard from, it was a young brother. He was on Facebook, I guess about a week ago. He had his oxygen on, and he come on. He was saying how we need to stick together as family, and it ain't like everybody think. It's a lot more serious. He was saying some stuff, but it went on, and in the process, he said, "Okay, y'all understand where I'm going. Y'all gotta read in between the lines."
Right.
I ain't trying to hear that, man. Fuck you and in that in between the lines.
Just yeah.
Motherfuckers is dying every day. As you speaking this bullshit, you talking about read in between the lines. What is it that we need to know?
Put that shit on the floor.
Between the lines, when motherfuckers dying every day on this shit.
Right.
So they must got people sign a disclaimer or something.
It got to, bro.
Ain't nobody coming out and saying, okay, look, I felt this way before I had to go to the hospital, or look for this, or look for that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, if y'all feel this way, then y'all know it's coming on. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like ain't nobody got nothing to say about the disease.
Right.
Or the virus. Even when they coming out, they like, yeah, I'm a survivor, this and that. Which
Right.
I think some of these motherfuckers lying.
Right.
Like for real, I'm just saying, I know some motherfuckers out here lying. Let
Right.
me tell you something like you ain't
Man.
got this shit or had this shit without quarantine.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How the fuck you got this shit?
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Hey.
saying? And you ain't even in the crib.
Yeah. Hey.
You out the whole time.
Right. Hey, I had dug a little deeper into this Snyder thing, right? And former Mayor Weaver said that the governor's office, they was dangling money, a pot of money for different things, and they also pressured her to publicly claim that the city's water was safe. They went on to say Snyder administration tried to get former mayor to cooperate, but it proved unsuccessful. And they had promised her some funds, and since she wouldn't do what they wanted to do, the funds suddenly became unavailable. Right? Then remember that 48 million rainy day fund?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She she had wanted to reopen the water pods with some of that 48 million. So she went to get that 48 million, and it was gone. Snyder and them snatched that shit.
Oh
He
wow.
fucking just robbed us. He robbed Flint without a gun, bro. This shit deep. This
That
shit deep,
motherfucker
man.
done robbed us, poisoned us, fucking killed us, all kind of shit. He just don't get enough.
Yeah, he a piece of shit.
Wow.
He a big piece of shit, bro. And they
And
say
they ain't gonna do
if
shit.
listen, I was gonna say that, and they say the statute of limitations is 6 years, and they say 6 years will be next week. So if they don't get this motherfucker in the next 5 6 days, he gonna skate off into the sunset because the statute of limitations. But
Okay, what's the official date of
April April 2014. But I don't got no day, but it was in April 14th. You know what I'm saying? When they switched that water over from Detroit to the Flint River, it was in April of 2014. I don't know if it was on the 7th, the 8th, 9th, but it was in April. You know, what we we about 22 days in April right now. So it
right?
had to be the end of April. Cause they
Okay,
say
so know what I'm saying is, so in other words, if
Nope. And basically,
No, I think it's you gotta get into that statute because like the defendant, whoever it is, like the person that's filing the lawsuit is, I think it is, I think you got a certain amount of time, but I think you have to be uh I forget how they say this shit. You gotta be in other words, you gotta know that this is what you can do. Because over these 6 years, bro, they done had, I done seen where they say you can't sue him or you can sue him. They just came out with last year that you can sue him.
but you know what? They at least they're admitting now that the water crisis started in 14, cause that's all I've been hollering from jump. Cause they was trying to say it started in January 2015, which is not
No,
right, not true.
that's when they started that fake ass merch.
There you go. That's when the that's when the national media that's when the national media put it out there in January
Yeah.
of 2015. I never forget because my mom was having open heart surgery, and I was in the waiting room and I seen where it broke. Everything, every news station where it broke it. So, but they finally admitted it started in 14. They know they fucked up
Yeah,
when
and
they put the river into play.
I'm almost certain that it's still some more time left on that. If not, then in the next couple of days, we need to call out elected officials
Yep.
to do their job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like you just found out today, why should you be accountable for something that you didn't know 5, 6 years ago that you can do? Because it ain't like none of our elected officials or city leaders
TV.
not came out and say, look, y'all can sue them now. You know what I'm saying? I thought they just said that you can sue them just shit over the end of last year.
Right.
So
But
if you
my
is,
research says is he got like 7 more days before he ride to the sunset. So, but like you say, we need to get with our state officials so they can do their job. You know what I'm saying? They they'll go up to the Capitol and they'll fight because people want to stay in their houses, but they won't fight for the water. It's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? We had an epidemic before the epidemic, pandemic or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Shit, we in double jeopardy now. You know,
yeah,
we in double
I
jeopardy,
think,
bro.
man, like, I think we,
I can't hear you, Port. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I can't hear you, bro. Hold on 1 second. You fucking idiot. Yo, this is the artist of the day. This is Dominici. Because. Can you hear me, Port?
yeah,
Hold on 1 second. Say something, bro. D is dumb as fuck, man. This nigga keep calling my motherfucking phone, man. What the fuck you calling my phone for, man? Text me. Uh,
No.
I'm complete. I'm around a fucking bunch of haters, man. It's, I smell some shit.